Constant movement.
Yeah.
Constant movement.
In the paint, pull up Jay, too strong. Nembhard with the rebound. Now this is one of the more gifted passers in all of college basketball. To Hickman for three. It's good. Assist. Guys, he was the defensive lineman of the year in the Arena League in 2005. He's barking right now.
He is barking.
Nembhard skips it to the corner. Hickman thought about it. Huff up top. Back to Nembhard off the screen. Nembhard bounce pass to the baseline. I think Greg was surprised by that. Hickman for three. Yes!
It's such a great job.
All games have been double-digit victories today.
Well, congratulations to Creighton, and what a great season for Louisville. Pat Kelsey did a marvelous job with his team. Chucky Hepburn, one of the best players in the country.
Hickman for three. Yes, he splashed it home.
Second time that the Pugh has really thrown it away, trying to get the ball to Surreal in that pick and roll game.
Nembhard to Hickman. Catch and shoot. It's good. He is smoking. He said, I think it's one of the greatest things in sports to do what we have done at Gonzaga.
I think it speaks to the consistent standard of Gonzaga basketball, what they expect, how talented they've been.
Hickman.
I mean, come on.
And Huff, the things we've been saying about Mikey Lewis, Huff has been that kind of difference maker for the Zags. Hickman, little runner.
In those mega conferences. But the fact of the matter is that the body of work of those teams, in many cases, validate their participation in the tournament.
And he needs to engage, because Ryan Beasley has been locked up so far here in the second half, has not been able to free himself at all.
Yeah, Gonzaga is putting a lot of energy and effort into stopping Ryan Beasley. Understandably so. Nembhard, skip pass. Hickman drives. Hickman all the way with the left hand.
Stages of the game. Inbound play and a bad pass from Lingard, stolen away. On the break, Nembhard finds Hickman for three. Good. Comes in. You saw Chris Gerlofson on the bench there. I think he was talking to Barry Wong like, yo, shoot the ball. You were underneath the basket. There goes Hickman all the way. Hickman scores. That's what we're tonight, and the potential for Thomas. I mean, they can climb back in. Just got to string a couple stops together. Hickman for three. Well, that means each of the last 3 years. Shot rejected. Pinned off the backboard. Nembhard finds the trailing Hickman. Hickman lays it in. That's what I'm talking here against a good San Francisco team. Really tough schedule to finish the year. You're right. On the road against these two teams. Hickman down the lane. Hickman, good with a foul.
Nembhard. Out to Greg. Hickman driving. Strong move.
Some of those untimely turnovers have cost them, so they're trying to tighten things up, guys.
Ajayi with the rebound. Thank you, Tiffany. Hickman up the floor. Bulldogs have a lot more flow going. They're 7 of 8 from the field here in the second half. Make it 8 for 9. 19 and 10, 11 and 5. And they have crept up on the net. They're 52 in the net. Hickman penetrates. Nifty move. Gonzaga shut off the water on the three-point shooting. Ben Gregg is back in. Hickman three. Got it! From net. To be honest with you, Santa Clara is in a similar boat. They are 52 in the net. They didn't really have any signature eye-opening non-conference wins this year. They've done their damage, their run in conference play.
This is always that time of year, too, where you're, oh, this could have really impacted us. You don't necessarily know it as you're going through, but they do have a couple missed opportunities.
The left hand, the finish. What a start for Mitchell Saxon. He's got 7 of their 13. Playing his 150th career game tonight to tie the all-time St. Mary's record. That is pretty crazy. 150 career games. It's about the same amount that you and I have done in this series. It feels that way. Hickman goes baseline. They do work at it.
Yeah. And that's who Jordan Ross has been learning from.
Battle. Long rebound. Hickman, open three. Good! Offensive rebound.
Mitchell Saxon now in double figures. He's got 11. What a start for Mitchell Saxon.
Yeah, he's been a really good player for a long time.
He's not noted as a scorer.
He is not. Hickman answers.
Year after year, they have guys that can score in the paint.
Nice extra pass. Jordan Ross was wide open, but he missed the three. Now Ike, he got Saxon again with an elbow.
I get Ike right back on the block, diving down there and give it to him.
Hickman, runner, good.
It's going to be physical. It's going to be chippy. It's not a robbery if it's not.
Hickman, contested jumper, perfect. Nemhard, that one off the mark. Huff saves it in bounds. Here's Hickman for three. Got it! Long time. And Lawan Watts hits a three. Washington State off to a very good start here, leading the Zags 8-2.
He's their most versatile player, Lawan Watts. They'll post him a lot. He can drive it, and it shows you can hit a three.
Hickman, nice little move for Spokane. Defending against Isaiah Watts, who shot a jump shot with his left hand. Didn't work out that well. Hickman drives and scores with a foul.
And they've been physical.
Price catch and shoot three. Might have almost looked like he rushed that. Nolan Hickman all the way to the basket. Somebody needed to shoot. They finally did. Lawan Watts made the basket. Final minute of the half. Extra pass. Hickman three. Good. Anthony Edwards and the T-Wolves against the Rockets. That's a big game. 7 Eastern. It all starts with NBA Countdown. That's on Friday. Nemhard over to Hickman for three.
Hickman's spot. What's crazy about Nemhard's assist numbers is they haven't shot it well from three this year, and they've had trouble at times finishing inside. If those two areas were checked, he'd have a lot more assists.
Rounding in for Nolan Hickman, who gets an official attendance over 10,000, first sellout since December of 2010. Nolan Hickman back in the game, immediately hits. Hickman another three. Got another one. Nolan Hickman.
Greg and Ike.
Hey, the awareness factor. Got to recognize who's the paint guy to stay home.
Hickman.
So other end getting the layup.
Todorovic now down on the post. Boy, that's a physical attempt. Hickman with great defense. Oh, wow, Nolan.
It just makes it look real easy.
And again, another quick trigger. That one short from Dozic. Caleb.
He wanted to shoot that one. He was trying to line it up.
Here's Hickman's three. No. Dozic. Dan, you agree? I mean, this is a Division I Pepperdine team that they're playing.
Well, look, I think the league, there's a big disparity between the top of the league and the opportunities for quality.
To my point earlier in the game, you can really weather the mistakes a whole lot more effectively than if you're not bringing that energy, not playing that hard.
And Achente, what an offensive board that was. Hickman drives the lane. Hangs! Oh, that was a shot.
It's just solid. He doesn't commit silly fouls.
Stromer needs one of those to go. Huff battles. Hickman three on the way. Bingo!
He's a player that he's got so much potential. He's just hasn't been able to take advantage of the limited opportunities he's got in the last 2 years.
There's been a lot of good players in front of him. You know, it'll be interesting with the Gonzaga's going to have historic turnover here at the end of this year. You would think that there'd be an opportunity for him. He's been in the program. Can he carve out a role for himself next year?
On border, and Beasley threw a charge basically to decide that game. Riley overtopped the defense, no good. So the Zags have it back, leading by 1. Here's Hickman, runner, good. Either paired with you right away or in round 2.
Well, you look at it as a 7, 8, or 9, maybe even 10, if by chance that happens, is USF's in 1-3-1 zone. You're talking about a 1 or a 2 seed really having some concern about their second-round matchup.
Hickman backs it in.
Checked in for Gonzaga. Now Washington will take it all the way, and he missed the layup. Another missed opportunity for Pacific.
Well, the Tigers can ill afford to miss those shots that close inside, Zach. Just make it much tougher on themselves.
Washington almost came away with a steal there as Huff trying to operate down low. He'll kick it out instead for a 3, and it rattles home. Gonzaga's biggest lead has been 15. They have a chance to match or best that here in this possession. Hickman curling, floating, and hitting.
Pass and knocked it away.
Hickman for 3.
All Ben can do is smile.
Yeah, but the goggles, right? Like,
yeah.
How did he see me? Hickman. Oh, the leader, Nolan Hickman. Good sign. Porter shoot. Porter, does he understand? Against Hickman. Shot up over EK, short, and Graham another board. Nolan Hickman driving, soft touch, the kiss up.
He's gotten a lot better, Mr. Saxon, playing much more confident, being much more productive in the offensive end.
Nolan Hickman, 4th year with the Zags, and he gets Gonzaga.
We're back to how these two teams play. Gonzaga wants to play fast. St. Mary's wants to play methodical.
Here's the Zags at full speed. Hickman lays it in.
Good things will happen.
Michael Ratai gets into paint, and Ben Gregg the rebound for the Zags. They push. 3. And you younger kids out there, Google it.
He doesn't quite have the length of Kevin McHale, but the touch for sure.
And the footwork. Nolan Hickman.
As anybody in the country.
You wonder if the bus breaking down for Oregon State was a harbinger of things to come tonight for Wayne Tinkler and the Beavers.
Yeah,
but
I would
it just
agree.
seems they were locked in mentally, defensively.
Yeah, and every team has their ebbs and flows throughout the course of the season, and sometimes they're magnified. Gonzaga's defensive miscues were magnified because they resulted in 2 losses.
Another 3 for Nolan.
Right hand. Angle wasn't there. Dengdeep throws it away.
Forced issue. Yeah, force issue right there. You got to get some movement first.
Hickman triple, you bet.
Just doing a great job with the community events.
Battle onto the floor now for Gonzaga. EK as well, usually starting for Mark Few, not tonight. Nimhard cut off, good defense by Rapp. 7 on the shot clock for Hickman. Stepping back, tough stick for Hickman.
Starts at the defensive end for the Pilots. If they want to have a chance, they got to chip away offensively, but they have got to get stops and be physical.
Brenna, I think you had a chance to catch up with Coach Few, correct?
I got a chance to catch up with Coach Michelson.
Okay.
Yes, he described the offense in the first half for Gonzaga as nice. I think that might be an understatement. He did mention in particular it was great to see Ben Gregg get going and that he's just such a...
Help but think, J-Mo, on occasion when you daydream a little bit, Brian, you think about what's coming next.
Well, absolutely, but I'll tell you, I mean, I had a chance of watching him when he was a player.
And scores.
Good decision there by Rapp of not shooting that contested 3 and getting to the rim. And again, he needs to get touches almost every time down the floor if you are Portland.
11 points now for Rapp. 16th time he's been in double figures this season, the freshman. Nice finish by Hickman.
In West Coast Conference play. 3 on the way. That one's long. Hickman with the rebound. Back comes GU. Nembhard. Explosion. Baseline. Kick to the corner. Hickman's 3 on the way. Looks good. Bang! Battle right to the rim. Kick to the corner. Hickman another 3. That one's short. Poked out by Greg. Hickman again from the corner. Bingo! Finish by Santa Clara. Went right through Braden Huff on that finish.
That was a terrific finish from Tongue. Huff vertical with his challenge.
And Nolan Hickman.
Games for Gonzaga maybe as much as you would like. How do you keep up with the program? Is it watching games when you can? Or
freshman year when we finally made it to Sweet 16 and snapped that streak of losing the second round. Freshman year here against SMU, my breakout game. I remember that stays the big poster. I don't know. That second year at BYU where we had to win. And
Zags now 6 turnovers in their last 9 possessions. Hickman returns the favor. Nembhard. Oh, Ben Gregg! Hickman's 3. Bang! It's down to 6. Ben Gregg took it away again. He'll drive. Hickman's 3. Bang! He did it. He hit them both. Brian now with 35. And it's a 7-point Santa Clara lead. Hickman. That's short, I think. Oh! It's perfect.
Now because he is on fire. Another 3, that time directly in front of the Gonzaga bench.
I can't believe he was that wide open. Hickman answers with a deep 3. And the Beavers' biggest lead now.
Not only a great look, a terrific catch from Fowler. That was a bullet that he had to corral. This zone is giving Gonzaga some problems.
EK kicks. Hickman another 3. Buries that one.
But when you follows first, but the way he's playing right now, you want to make sure fouls aren't pinned on him at the end of the first half.
Sia's got 2 fouls. Hickman's wide open, and he's hot. That's 3.
Good offense is going to beat good defense.
DeMarco Minor is 6 of 8, 13 points. That was his first 3. Around the horn, here comes Hickman. Rising and scoring is Nolan Hickman.
Line. Gonzaga has EK guarding Watts. Interesting change in how you'd expect Gonzaga to defend.
And look, this is a game where I don't think Washington State or Gonzaga has a decisive size advantage.
No, particularly in that starting group.
Nice catch in the corner by Battle. 10 to shoot. EK. Double team released. Out to Hickman. Nolan's 3 on the way. Big shot. Big time. I love his versatility.
Earlier WCC played 13 shots. He took in the game 11 from the 3-point line. And it's difficult to bother that shot with him being 6'11". Stromer's there, maybe beat late, but really can't do anything to bother the look.
Here's Hickman fighting his way. Battle still with the ball. Now Stromer. Eric Strip guarding. 10 to shoot for the Zags. Battle wanting someone to come set a screen. EK. Ajayi into the corner. Hickman's 3. Bingo at the horn.
The way the ball moves, we talked about it, that being the key. It's a Cougs team that turns it over 15 times a game.
Those 11 turnovers have resulted in 10 points for Gonzaga. 11 turnovers, but now 12 assists for this Cougar offense. So it's been feast or famine for them. Hickman transition, actually the wing 3. Dump. Watts blocked. Hickman, boy is he active tonight. Nembhard. Here's Battle. Nolan into the lane. Through Watts. And Hickman as a Nembhard buries the 3. And Nate at the other end. The scoop won't go with the English. Hickman the rebound. Back comes Gonzaga. Hickman's 3. Bingo. And if Washington State's unable to come back in this game, you know that staff's going to look at that stat sheet and say, you know, we had a chance in that game.
Yeah, I mean, great start to the game. You're down by 3 to start the second half as Hickman.
Hey, the post players, Price handed it off. Tomas Thrasterson missed it. Stromer cleared it. Thrasterson with 6 points tonight, 2 of 4 from the floor. Called a game when Washington State played Loyola Marymount this season, and Tomas kind of the game that he broke out. He was really impressive. Big body.
Well, he's
going to shoot the 3.
Yeah, double digits last 3 coming into tonight as Hickman.
And we're underway at the McCarthy Athletic Center. Greg Heister, Dan Dickow, Richard Fox, number 18 Gonzaga, and the Toreros of San Diego. Here's Nolan Hickman. Nembhard. Ben Gregg will set the screen, freeing up Ryan, and now Hickman open 3. Bingo! What a start. Who takes it, gentlemen?
Oh, it's going to be a mid-pick and roll. Nembhard, Ike would be my guess.
Nembhard into the corner. Hickman. He'll drive right to the rim. Great seal by Ike.
On-made baskets are the Zags.
I asked Stan Johnson about that. I said, is it like the North Carolina break with the secondary break and off of makes and misses? He says, it is. Absolutely like it. And there's a
order. And yesterday, that again was another teachable moment. Too easy off the pressure with the EK flush on the last offensive possession for the Zags.
Hickman trying to answer, and he does from the right wing.
If it's that one's good. How about the arc on that shot for number 22?
Well, Hickman was there, but only stands at 6'2", wraps 6'10", simply shoots over the top.
6'10", 230 from Melbourne, Australia. Nembhard hunting a shot, maybe a pass.
You see a quick double again from Portland. Ball swing leads to an open 3 in the corner.
There's Hickman.
Up on the wall.
But, you know, is he the first guy you're going to take if you're going to say, I'm going to create a Gonzaga team with all the great players and Domus is going to be your first pick?
He might be.
Really?
Yeah.
It's pretty good, Greg.
Rebounds the heck out of it.
Oh, my God.
He can score on the inside.
Dan, it's not going to be you? You're not going to take yourself?
No, because I'm
Here's
not
Hickman
the modern era.
leading in. You're not the... And the finish it's
I'm just saying you're not throwing any names out either. You're just telling me I'm wrong.
How about Adam Morrison? How about Nigel? How about, let's, as Nolan Hickman.
I'm just saying who's the best player. I'd pick Kelly Olynyk, but I think you could argue Domus is right there.
Well, yes, he is certainly in the conversation. Yes, Hickman.
I'm going to write
3 ball. Nolan Hickman.
Sports. It is, but it says a lot about who Greg Gumbel was as a man, because even if you didn't know him, you felt you did through the TV screen over the years. You know what I mean? And it was genuine, it was pure, and he never made the telecast broadcast about himself. It was always about the purity of the game and the young men and women who played it.
Gonzaga trailing big here. There's a huge 3 for him. Andrews got to get it up there against Greg. He floats it short. Rebound taken away. Nembhard on the move. Pedal to the metal. Nembhard hitting a moving Hickman, and that's good.
doesn't play tired. Few tries to rest him around that 12-minute media timeout for the most part. But a durable, tough kid. Only 6 feet tall. His brother's like 6'5". That's one of the big differences in their game. Hickman up the basket, left hand. And it is. Hickman has it, turns the corner, flips it up. It rolls home. Nolan Hickman. More of that. Jackson Robinson drills a three-pointer. Kentucky shot 29% from the three-point line in the first half. That's 3 straight games and a half now. The Kentucky not over 30%. That's too easy. Hickman inside, puts it home. Huge shot, Jackson Robinson. Oh, and a 3 right there by Hickman. He could have gone anywhere that he wanted, but that connection with Few and coaching his brother, he quickly became a Zag.
A lot of people predicting their Final Four team this year. With all this talent and a great point guard, Hickman hits it, three-pointer.
Checks in right now as the number 8 best offensive team in the country and the 2nd best defensive team. Only the Duke Blue Devils actually have better defensive numbers so far this year.
You're right. That is a great environment.
Yeah,
Thompson Bowling.
As good as there is out there.
Hickman way downtown for the trip.
A great place for college basketball fans to come to spend 4 or 5 days, right?
Man, you got that right. It's paradise. You can do everything you want as far as water sports.
You could.
Including talk to the Dolphins, as Jimmy does every year. They wait for his arrival. Well-run play.
It's early. It's just 2-possession game. There's Nembhard, defended by Carlisle. Hickman probes baseline. Floater is good. Ball likes going over that left shoulder. Hickman. Boy, that's another tough pass to handle. Galloway knocks it loose. Ibaka comes out with it. And now Nembhard. Open 3, Hickman. Oh! Either side has been effective from 3-point range today. Both sub 30%. Hickman steps outside. Got it for 3. 8 combined fouls already here early on. Nembhard on the drive. Huff has the rebound. Hickman drives baseline. Rice, Renew, Goody, and Ballo now all with 3 fouls for Indiana. Hickman off the window. He's having him. Nobody moving. Look, that no one's moving for Indiana. They're just going to let him go one-on-one. Somebody's got to cut. Someone needs to dive. Someone needs to relocate. Hickman, he's feeling it now, another 3. That 3 with a kind bounce for Toby Okani. Pretty good start for West Virginia. This is definitely their pace right now. There's the double to Ike. Good ball movement. Everybody gets a touch for the Zags. It ends up with Hickman, and he's got it for the Harris. Oh, there's the roll again. Hansberry met at the rim and swatted by Ben Gregg. Good read from the weak side by Gregg. Then Gregg sets the screen for Nembhard. Nembhard says, back off, I don't want a screen. I got this isolation play. And look at the explosion on the base. Stromer hangs on the baseline, no, but gets the rebound. Hickman open. He'll spot up. Got it. Physical and intentional about getting good post-up position here in the second half. First foul on Okani. Floater's good from Nolan Hickman. Now, West Virginia not fazed by a 10-point deficit. They have turned it into a 5-point advantage, their biggest of the game. Hickman. And let's see how Gonzaga.
Schedule for Gonzaga, they're 4-0. Highlighted by that big victory to open the season against Baylor. Greg Heister, Dan Dickow, and Richard Fox. Here we go. Nemhard with it. Ike tries to set the screen. Here's Hickman. Boy, has he been good this year. Bingo! Nolan Hickman from downtown. You are a banker. He sells
how
air.
they do it in baseball? Based off 1,000%?
Exactly. Yes, okay. And there's a runner on the bench. He'll drive. Off the rebound. Braden with his 5th. Hickman skip to the corner. Ajayi. He'll drive. Oh, to the corner. What a pass to Hickman. Oh, big time.
And that's how San Diego State makes their money. Defense to offense. Huff. Really good in the low blocks. Good defense by the freshman. Shot clock down. Runner! And that's Hickman. Doesn't look like a guy who barely played last year. He looks like an experienced vet out there. Bird can't get it. Ike does. Battle. Good move by Hickman. Rising. Scoring!
A top 10 defensive team in the country. They're just active, very athletic, and good length.
Is that your first prediction of the year, playing in April?
I don't know why that wouldn't be. I think that's a reasonable. They haven't played a top 25 team since 2021. But with the experience these guys have, it's just going to be difficult for them, for Gonzaga just to rattle them with the environment. They're going to have to beat them tonight.
Nice pass.
Ike kick out. Hickman. Second 3. Explosive start to this game for Gonzaga. I could tell it was a shoot-around today. There was a focus. I know the coaching staff took this matchup very seriously. They did not want a letdown game. And so far, spins. Look at the white jerseys around Clark.
And Hickman's got his fingerprints all over this game. Got 9 points. A steal there.
Maybe 12. Almost. Morris, a lot of credit. The senior from Alexander City, Alabama, continues to play hard. Down 60-36. Hickman the catch off the inbound. There's Ike. Handoff back to Nolan. Into the lane. The little runner. The soft touch drops.
And Adam Miller missing the floater. The rebound, Braden Huff. Here come the Zags. Nolan Hickman in transition. Off the window, Nolan Hickman.
Game against Baylor.
Jaden Quaintance fumbles the ball away. The Zags running. Nolan Hickman ahead of the crowd. Jaden Quaintance. Here with 16:55 to play. Nolan Hickman off the inbound attacks. Step back, Alston Mason, short. Michael Ajayi, another rebound. That's 10 boards for Ajayi. Nolan Hickman left open. The Knicks, Arizona State.
When you look at the likes of Graham Ike, who's on the court and not in foul trouble, Jeremy Roach will continue to drag him on ball screens and try to draw that second foul early.
Transition, Nolan Hickman penetrates. Get to the bucket, lays it in.
It's the world for defending our freedom and our independence, and we pray for their continued safety.
1-3-1 look from Baylor here, changing things up defensively. Nolan Hickman in that short baseline last year behind Yves Misi. Now he's got that opportunity to play and be a central figure for Baylor.
They're going to need him due to his size and his length. It's one of the things Baylor's always been known for when they have played that matchup zone. They'll have taller guards, taller bigs with lengthy size.
Top floater, Nolan Hickman.
Missed him.
The offensive rebound, edge going to slide by Caleb Battle. 4-on-3 for the Zags. Nolan Hickman down the lane. In Spokane, cheering on their Zags. Left open. Nolan Hickman. Baylor make a push here at the start of the second half. These first 3-4 minutes are going to be key. And a turnover.
Got AK trailing.
Nolan Hickman steps in. Three! They'll be on the road in Boston taking on the defending champs. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, 7:30 Eastern. Then it's James Harden, the Clippers. In LA taking on the Sixers.